Hotline. Quarterback Tyrod Taylor yesterday. Brewers play the Cardinals tonight at 6:45.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
All I saw was Jennifer Coolidge, ad commercials. And
Can you say, and that's Crush a Coors Light, like Coolidge?
I need a hot dog real bad. Coors Light.
Real bad.
I just want a hot dog real bad. Crush a Coors Light real hard.
Was
I just want to
Discover
max
card or
on my
something?
credit card real bad. Go to Ruth's Chris and just swipe that card real bad.
Every sentence doesn't have to end in real bad.
But it does.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's
Crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio
Or should I
alongside
say Crush a Cerveza?
Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Matt, this holiday screams, despite your name being Matthew James Hamilton, Cinco de Mayo screams Matt Hamilton.
Mateo today, baby.
Metro Kia of Madison hoy.
That was my Spanish name in high school.
I was able to crack that code.
Are you having carne asada tonight? Margaritas? What's your? I know we talked about your Star Wars menu that we didn't get to yesterday.
yeah.
What is your Cinco de Mayo menu? Because I know you got that planned. You got your meat marinade and some lime juice.
Yeah.
I know you.
For days.
Well, 24 hours is plenty. But yeah, it's about the two T's, tacos and tequila for me tonight.
Okay.
I've got steak marinating. It's flank steak, so
It's so good.
What are you marinating in?
yeah, lime juice, some cumin, actually a dash of soy sauce and Worcestershire to add a little depth. Obviously salt and pepper. But yeah, I'm gonna grill that off, slice it thin. I got some corn tortillas, flour tortillas for my wife.
I love the corn tortillas.
My wife doesn't like cilantro, so I've got a bunch of cilantro for myself. I'm gonna do onions, and I have
make some
just
pico de gallo?
enough of my homemade hot sauce still to basically have dinner tonight, and then I'm gonna be out of hot sauce.
I use that every day, literally.
It was one of the best things I cooked in 2025, I would say.
That was in 2025.
Yeah.
Huh. Doesn't feel like it was that long ago.
Really?
It might have been after that. I grew it in 2025. Let's just go there.
All righty, perfect.
I put it in the freezer to prep for the actual making. So it's fantastic. So yeah, tacos, and I like margaritas, but the more I've been getting into tequila, I just like it.
Oh, because you
my
make
whiskey,
your
tequila
weird
on the rocks.
You make your weird tequila. Don't
Mezcal?
you? No, don't you
make
do
one.
you told me some guy on Instagram that makes his own tequila, and then it's different colors.
Oh,
and
no.
Something like
that's
that?
a cocktail. It's called a clarified cocktail.
Oh, okay. Never mind
So you
then.
can make a margarita and then do the clarification process to it. And then it's shelf stable and,
that is.
What you do is you actually pour a big glass of milk into your large vat of margarita.
Okay.
And it curdles and it's gross looking. But when you strain it through the cheesecloth, the milk solids catch all of the solids that can go bad that are in the lime juice and the tequila. So once that's strained, you have a shelf stable up to 6-7 months, tequila margarita, pre-mixed drink.
Are you guys like me where I always wonder, how did they figure that out?
Who would drink it after pouring a glass of milk in there? Yeah, it's beyond me, but I love that they figured it out.
It's got to be more modern where they're like, hey, here's the science behind milk and here's the science behind this, so this should work in theory.
Yeah.
And it wasn't something from 200 years ago. They just tested out.
They
this
accidentally spilled a glass of milk into
this worked.
Yeah. It might be that.
You can chime in 844-770-3776. That's Carlos Talk. Text line list is more. You can chime in with your Cinco de Mayo meal
Plans?
recipes, plans.
Do people go out on Cinco de Mayo? Like I am not a party gal. I'm not a Cinco de Mayo gal. We do not celebrate, really, I guess. Like, if I want tacos on, like, a random...
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Tuesday. Whoa, it lands on a Tuesday,
Yeah.
too. What are
Like
the
people
chances
could
of
be
that?
accidentally
Tuesday.
celebrating.
My God.
Okay.
Maybe you should.
So I'm just wondering, like, what people do on Cinco de Mayo. If people actually do celebrate, or if it's just like a...
There's 2 Mexican restaurants in McFarland. I guarantee they're packed to the gills tonight.
Oh, of course.
I guarantee
it's the
it.
same one that's in Beaver Dam, right?
There's one. One of the 2, yeah.
so good.
Same one.
Matt, what lineies would you drink, though, if you would, on Cinco de Mayo?
I mean, I feel like
Survey
the one
stuff.
that would
Don't they have
pair
a
the
lime one?
nicest. Yeah, the Liney's Lime Lodge. Fantastic. It's lime with a hint of sea salt, a delicious line of Kugels beer, because they have a flavor for every moment and every Cinco de Mayo. They've got a delicious orange shandy that's coming out for the summer. Check that out wherever you can find it. The summer shandy, always great. And the tried and true Liney's Original, my personal favorite. So whatever you're looking for, if you're looking for a delicious line of Kugels to pair with your Cinco de Mayo meal tonight, look no further than line of Kugels.
Well, you didn't so much have an interesting lunch, but you did have an interesting way you consumed your lunch today.
Yeah. Okay. So I had a sub, and I ate it while driving. I was coming back from a speaking engagement.
Ooh,
I was
fancy.
with the Madison Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame. Sorry. So that was
Were you
cool.
inducted?
No, I was not. I am inducting someone though in June, which is exciting. So they end up having me like on this like, not a panel. It was just in front of a group of people.
Yeah.
So
You're like the special guest.
yeah, which
fancy.
I don't enjoy talking about myself. So not my favorite.
What
place
was the
to be.
best question that was asked of you? Why are you so awesome?
No,
Why
what
is
do
your
you?
skin glowing?
I mean, basically. Wait, I heard you go to Carbon. Your face looks amazing after your hydrofacial. Thank you. No, one of them was sometimes when I'm listening to the radio and people are just screaming at each other. Like, I don't like listening to that. How do you navigate that? And I was like, well, that's what I got to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Unless you look
Speaks to
direct at
knuckleheads.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, if I could look at both of you at the same time.
You look like a pug.
So, how do you navigate that, Molly?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I said. I think I said,
We
you know,
have to find the
if
tape
I
on
had
this.
to answer now, no, we don't. No, we do not need to find the tape on this. That is
Probably right. I
embarrassing.
just let them tucker themselves out.
Yeah,
They
they're
let
like my
themselves down, they
children.
take a nap,
They
yeah.
just got to fight until they're both asleep.
That's nap time.
No, I think I said like, you know, I don't enjoy listening to people scream at each other, or yell at each other either, and that's where I'm the voice of reason when it comes to those kind of conversations on this show. I say, stop.
Hey, don't do that.
Actually,
Anyway.
I think your move is actually you do something wildly distracting when Matt and I start like arguing, and then all of a sudden we lose our train of thought.
Like what?
So,
I'm a bottomless pit.
well, I mean, not that we were arguing yesterday, but yesterday you're doing the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't kissing. It was savage. There's a difference, right, Ryan? There's
I
a
hate
difference
that.
between and have an opinion. Also, if you,
Both make Ryan cringe.
literally any noises besides me talking, and honestly, sometimes when I talk, I make Ryan cringe anyways. Any noise that I make out of my mouth, like Ryan cringes from.
He's not
sound
used to
effect.
it.
Anytime you
Yes.
you do what Jonathan Gannon was doing yesterday, where he
Yes.
is just chewing in his mouth with nothing in it on a microphone in front of a full auditorium of media, yes, that is annoying. Though I will say one of my favorite drops from you ever on the show would be this
God.
one.
You're listening, Brian Gutekunst. I see you.
I literally hate that.
Did that come up at all during the speaking event today?
No, it did not.
You're listening, Brian
a lot of
Gutekunst. I
talk
see you.
about high
was
school
Goody there? Was
sports.
he listening?
Brian Gutekunst was not there. Maybe in a couple years
We had
when his
remote for
career in
that.
Green Bay's done. No.
No, we're here.
No,
No,
okay,
that
'cause
wasn't, on, the
even
show.
on the show.
That was me sitting in that chair as Maddie Hayes, our old social media queen, filmed it like on some random
Because
Tuesday.
it just doesn't sound fully like Molly. I know it's Molly, but there's something.
yeah, it
Yes,
was
I
like
was also
probably
a
us recording.
child.
It was 3 years ago.
Yes,
You're
I was
listening,
a
Brian
child.
Gutekunst. I see you.
Yeah.
You're listening, Brian Gutekunst.
God,
I see
so
you.
embarrassing. Stop saying it.
You're listening, Brian Gutekunst. I see you.
So,
Anyways, my lunch today was
Yeah.
a sub. A little bit bigger than 6 inches. I don't mean to brag, but
hey, okay.
it was a little
How's your
That's
little
a-
petite sub sound now?
That's a ginormous stuff.
but But as I was eating it, like, I kind of like would put it down on like the tissue paper, or whatever it is that they wrap it in,
Yeah, the sub paper.
Yeah, and it would be like on like my passenger seat. And then like as I'm getting on the belt line, I'm like, okay, I should put it down until I get comfortably in a lane, take a bite, put it like hold it, put it down, whatever it may be. Somebody calls me, I got to quick swallow, and then I got to answer the call and just all the things, right?
Yeah.
So, as I was eating this probably 8-inch sub.
Whoa, all right.
A lot of inches.
Wait.
Surprised you could even pick that sub up.
I know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I did two-handed.
So how many hands were on the steering wheel when you're eating the sub?
Knees, man.
Yeah, just with my knees.
Knees, Ryan.
Dangerous on the belt line.
No, but as I was eating, I was like,
you have
this
this awesome car
probably
from Kia. Does it beep at you when you're handing
no.
out
Dude, this is probably so
Kia
illegal.
of Madison.
Does your guys' cars have like where like you got the lanes thing, so then it'll like kind of steer you back in?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I can click the little steering wheel again, and it'll literally drive for me.
Oh, really?
I just gotta jiggle it every now and then just to like it knows that I'm like I gotta jiggle the steering wheel. I just gotta go.
So
Yeah.
it knows you didn't fall asleep.
Yes,
basically.
exactly.
Because
Like,
mine
I
would yell at
literally-
me if I go out of the lanes. It goes, put your hands on the wheels.
And
Like,
yeah, that's what mine will do too.
Okay.
It'll pop up like on my little screen, and it'll
Yeah.
say I don't know,
departure
put
or
your hands
something.
on
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
Grab
something
me.
like that.
Yep.
Or sometimes it'll tell me that I need a coffee break, and I'm like, God, you're telling me, Kia. Like, I know I need
that's
a coffee
the next step.
break.
They're going to start making coffees for you.
Oh my God, it'd be amazing. Give me an
would be pretty
espresso
good.
machine in my Kia K4.
Metro
Yes,
Kia
please.
of Madison.
But what was I saying?
You were eating
The
the
sub.
sub.
You're eating the sub.
Yeah, so I'm eating the sub, and then all of a sudden I was just like, huh, what are some of the most dangerous foods that I've eaten while I've driven? And like one that comes to mind is you guys know I love Beijing beef and lo mein.
Yeah.
I have definitely eaten Beijing beef and lo mein while I'm driving.
With chopsticks?
No chopsticks. No chopsticks.
Way tighter. If
No,
you did.
that would be really hard. But sometimes, like I've done it multiple times. I will say it's been in the bowl, but then other times, like when you're feeling a little bit hungry, you get like the bigger plate. So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 entrees in the side, and like I've done that with like the styrofoam take home
Yeah.
container, which feels
So do you
dangerous.
put that on your lap or on? Because on the truck I could put it
Depends.
on the side. It's got
Center
that big
console.
middle
See,
console.
I don't have
so
a big middle console in my car,
yeah.
so sometimes I'm putting it like by my whatever the little shift changer thingy is.
Your shifter.
Yeah, and then so it's like sometimes I put it there, other times it's on my passenger seat, other times it's in my lap. Like there's a lot of different ways you can do it. A lot of different ways you can do it.
Hey,
So
there's a
Andy-
lot of ways to eat Beijing beef in the car.
844-770-3776.
None of them are safe, except for like when my husband's like fed it to me in the car.
Oh wow!
Do you think that's
Whoa.
safe though?
Was that
Yeah,
like
if
a
I'm
You're
just
like
like,
looking
special
at
if I'm
the
just
occasion?
like open wide,
No, you're really.
Here comes the Kia K4. Open up.
No, here comes
Kia
the,
of
About to go
here comes
Madison.
the beef. Open your mouth.
Yeah.
Beijing beef.
and the noodles.
And the noodles. Don't forget the noodles. They're important too.
Exactly.
All right. So,
I've done a lot of ways in the car. That's all I gotta say.
so good for you.
Yeah. Brag.
844-770-3776. Garbage Talking text line list is more. What's the craziest?
What are some of the ways
I
you've
can't-
done it in the car?
I'll say, what's the craziest thing you've eaten in a car while
Yeah.
driving?
While driving, please.
Jim?
What have
Matt?
you guys
What?
done?
I'm not answering. No. Craziest thing I've eten in a car. See, I think of like, I remember I delivered pizzas. I would like sometimes like have
Steal
a
a
pizza.
slice.
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
steal a slice. I would have my own pizza.
Oh, I do that like once a week. I go get a pizza at Costco because
Yeah.
it's like $9.95 for like a huge pizza.
We talked about this the other day.
on my front seat, and then I just like eat like 3 pieces on my way home.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
I'm not hungry.
How do you
So,
not get? How do you
Molly.
make it home, especially for your
Exactly,
drive?
I'm
and not eat
starving,
that?
and I want that melted cheese.
Fun
Like
tip for you: next
yes.
time you pick up that car or that pizza, you
Okay.
put it on your passenger seat. Turn your passenger seat. Heat
Do you
warm-
think I haven't
butt
done this?
warmer on.
That is not a
Yeah,
pro
that-
hack.
that
That's
is-
not a
that-
pro
no,
hack?
that is like
Okay, good.
my 3-year-old could think of that idea.
Did he? No.
No, but I do. No, but I will say whenever I go,
Tyson.
whenever I go pick up like north
Good
and
job.
south at like the DeForest location, because that's my go-to. Like I will have my heated seats on the way there. So then when I pick
Yeah.
up the food, I put it on there and it's already hot.
The real meta.
Yes.
Do you
See?
eat soggy salad while driving?
I have never eaten a soggy salad while driving.
Okay.
Now, am I opposed to it? No.
I've eaten. I got that the salad from Costco the other day. I ate a lot of that while driving,
Mm-hmm.
so I've done that before.
I ate chicken tenders on the way here.
That's I've chicken tenders, like
dipping
French-
sauce?
Yep.
like French fries, that like
hard.
chicken tenders, French fries. That's all. That's kind of burger. Like
I've done a burger. It's
the fast food ones are easier. Like if you try to
I mean,
do
they're
like
literally made for it, right?
yeah,
To
but if
be
you do like a
eaten in the
Ruth's
car.
Chris burger, like that would be
No
a lot.
chance.
But like if you go to Culver's, like, and you get a big burger, like there's a lot of stuff on that burger.
Yeah, can you
like
get
there's
it-
lettuce, there's onion,
You
there's
open your
tomato.
mouth wide and like take that bite.
Yeah.
A mixer? I mean, kind of
Concrete mixer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
I
that
mean-
one you can keep in the cup holder.
that's true.
Scoop it.
That's risky. Dropping ice cream on the way up. Like, I
I
usually
have-
hold it.
I have come back from curling trips and caught my wife. Not that she's not allowed to drive my car.
Coming
but
back from a curling trip, you caught her what?
I got her eating cereal in my car on the way to
Cereal.
work.
What kind of cereal?
She likes Life.
Really?
Like Life cereal. Cinnamon.
That was not the
At least it
answer.
was a healthy option. I thought it was gonna be like
Not
Frosted
really.
Flakes
Right,
or
right.
something.
No. Her guilty pleasure's like Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Okay.
But still, I found like 2 bowls and multiple spoons in the back seat of my car with like the dried out milk at the bottom that she didn't finish, right?
Yeah.
Like she drank most of it, but there's
Yeah.
that film
Yep,
that
yep.
linger on your finger. Lingered
Why are
in
you
the bowl.
fingering the
Linger
milk?
on your
But yes.
fingers. I wanted to know what it was.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Smell it.
But yeah, I would
I'm
not
actually better
recommend.
fingered
I
it
would
and
not
smelled it.
recommend soup or cereal while driving.
Soup. But
soup
but
you
they
can
also
drink.
make those
But
little.
if it was hot,
Remember they used to
dangerous.
make those like container, like the little drink Campbells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. 844 spaghetti is probably hard to eat while driving.
Yeah.
844-770-3776. It's Carl Talking text line. List is more. What's the craziest thing you've eaten while driving? This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show.
We are going to go to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, obviously, to celebrate us winning 2025 Best Radio Show, large market radio, news, and talk. Wow.
Could you try to make it not sound like you're reading so much?
No. Well, yeah.
It's like you forget how to read. You're like Jim, Matt, and Molly, large market radio, news, and talk.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
The News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team is certified for delivering the most accurate forecast in the entire state of Wisconsin. Morning meteorologist Savannah Brito.
When you're making plans, the weather often has other plans.
Evening meteorologist Blaze Keller.
At home, at work, or on the go, when we know, you'll know.
Chief meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Our team has the experience you can count on and the accuracy you can trust.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
As a single mom, I questioned college. I worried about having enough time and support, but I'm so glad that I didn't let that stop me. Once I started at Madison College, I realized I can do this. I'm really proud of myself. My instructors truly care about my success, and I have a community of support. My advice to other single moms, do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Any night is a great night for Pizza Hut, and they've got your next meal covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. Want a different vibe? Go with original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings, just $10. Whether it's game night, movie night, or just dinner tonight, this deal delivers. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Gearing up for tailgating, fireworks, festivals, and updating your home. This is an absolute season for it all. Siding Unlimited can handle the home part. Start the process by visiting Siding Unlimited at 2018 South Stoughton Road and check out our amazing showroom. Ideas will follow, and eventually you'll experience our fantastic carpenters installing new windows, siding, roofing, and doors. We do it all, and it starts by visiting our showroom or going to sidingunlimited.com.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Rich Eisen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payments sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Molly, you kind of told us about Metro Kia and how easy it is to eat a sub into your Metro Kia K4. What else is easy to do in your Metro Kias?
Oh, it's easy to drive around. I can drive long distances without needing to fill up gas, which is really nice right now because I can get like 36 to like 40 miles per gallon right now. Even our
Even the way you drive?
Even the way I drive, like a maniac,
It'd be
right?
50 otherwise.
Like a maniac as I'm housing a sub. Like I can get good. I can get good gas mileage.
Weaving through
No, I'm
traffic on
not
14.
because all I got to do is turn on like the assist and then hands free, baby. No, I'm just kidding. Not hands free. Not hands free. I'm kidding. But I have had the best experience at Metro Kia of Madison both times. Thank you, especially on Cinco de Mayo.
Metro Kia of Madison hoy.
Both times that I've gone, the first time that we went a little over a year ago now. We've had our Kia Carnival for about a year, and we've absolutely loved it. It's been a great fit for our family, as is our Kia K4. Love that vehicle, and I loved my experiences out there from the sales team to the service team. So if you are looking for a new or new to you Kia, I suggest that you head over to Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer.
Metro Kia of Madison hoy.
You can chime in 844-770-3776. It's Carbon Stock text line. List is more with your Cinco de Mayo plans. And or what's the craziest thing you've eaten while driving? I feel like people wouldn't eat like desserts, like a pie or things like that while driving. Like I just don't see the reason you would do it. So like I want something that's tacos would be hard to eat while driving because you turn your microphone on there. Because like it would just fall everywhere.
I've
like
eaten an ice cream cone. Like that can be tough as it's like dripping down your hands.
Right.
Too.
You eat it too fast. Like with the ice cream cone, you all of a sudden.
Actually, like 2 weeks ago, I had an ice cream cone while driving.
And
it went great.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Look at this physique, Jim. You think I don't know how to eat an ice cream cone?
Yeah, no,
I'm not wasting any drips.
I just wanted to finish. I don't know if it fell on your shirt or
no.
You got it all?
Yeah. Every last bite.
Every drop. All right, fantastic. Adam in Mount Horeb chimes in with so many innuendos in this story. I don't know what he.
That was from the first one.
I know.
Okay. Well, you said I don't know. I'm informing you.
I was trying to play dumb there.
Gotcha.
But, I'm just naturally dumb, so it didn't work out. All right. People like me. Matt, you came in a little worried today about the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Not just because you're wearing a poncho.
I mean, my Packers poncho. So I just don't think that every position's as shored up as maybe Goody has made it sound. He's pretty confident in all the starters, and I am also pretty confident in the starters, but I still feel like there's a couple position groups where they're an injury away from the similar situation that happened last year.
Let's focus on the offense.
Yeah.
What, like specific, not even group, like where is your biggest concern, whether, left tackle, backup running back, whatever it is that you have that makes you worried about the Packers this season?
Well, I have two ones that are like my obvious glaring offensive, this is what scares me the most. we didn't address anything. We saw what happened when Tucker Kraft went down. The offense was not as good as they were with him, right? So tight end is a concern. And running back, Josh Jacobs. I don't believe in Lloyd. He has not shown literally anything, and he's been injured his entire Packers career. And like, that's bad luck, and I feel bad for him because he, made it to his dream. And if it's not appendicitis, it's an injury, a football-related injury. Like, it's been something. And I feel like if Josh Jacobs or Tucker Kraft go down, this team is going to be a shell of itself on offense. I think it's a glaring hole that should be addressed before training camp.
Molly, do you have any?
I would agree with you on the two, running back and tight end. I think especially running back is scary for me. Marshawn Lloyd, he's not playing.
Do you guys view it as
and then
more
it's Brooks, right? Chris Brooks is our third.
Correct.
Do you want more of like a compliment or a true second back? Like if there was someone like Brooks is, correct me if I'm wrong, Brooks is more of like a short
he's a
down
straight,
distance.
Yeah, he's a straight north-south runner. He's a great pass blocker is what they really like about him.
Yeah, so, but if you could get a guy that would complement the skill set of Jacobs and Brooks, or do you want like a true backup? I mean, there could be one and the same, but sometimes it's just kind of a scat back's kind of an old term, but that sort of thing.
I would love it if they had like an Aaron Jones. Like if you could, and
so
I
like
get
a
that
true
that's
second running back.
like it's been like however many years since you've had somebody like him, but somebody that can play in that same way, especially knowing that Josh Jacobs is probably not gonna he's gonna miss some time, I would imagine. Just knowing how much they beat him up. Yeah.
History says that this is the year that he has a healthy year and balls out. Because last year
put together too.
We talked about it when we got him. It was 1 year really good, 1 year kind of sputtered, 1 year really good, one kind of sputtered. This is, if history repeats itself, this is his year.
True.
I think starting left tackle is a huge hole.
Offensive line, I think, just in general.
I'm sorry, it's Jordan Morgan is what they're throwing out there, right?
Jordan Morgan is who they're confident in.
Yeah, why? If he was good, he would have taken. I mean, if he was good enough, he would have taken Walker's spot.
They did feel like he apparently played well enough last preseason to be the starting left tackle, but then he had some injuries that set him back, and then Rasheed Walker just won out the job. But he was the incumbent, like there was no reason to think that Jordan Morgan was going to overtake him.
True, but like he couldn't overtake a guy who walked away and got a 1 year deal.
1 year deal for $4 million.
Right. So, and if Morgan truly had won the job, they would, like, if he was head and shoulders, like the left tackle, they would have figured out a way to get him back in there after the injuries.
I think they've wanted to, and that's part of the reason why the Packers were not interested in re-signing Rasheed Walker.
I do think that there's also something in me, though, that has faith, and I know we don't want to rely on hope or faith or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. There's something in me that always thinks that the Packers' offensive line is going to be fine. Like, yeah, they might not be great. They might not be as good as they were 2 or 3 years ago, but, like, they can be fine, and it can still be okay. Obviously, Jordan Love needs a protection. He's not a quarterback that can just escape and be fine. Like, he needs to have a good line, but, like, I feel like there's just something in me that's like, they're going to be fine. They're going to pull it out.
And
that's how I feel.
I agree.
I don't love that feeling.
To a level, but something about Morgan screams it could be an absolute disaster. Yeah. Short arms can be part of it, but I mean, like, he was a first-round pick, and you want your first-round pick to be your starting left tackle. Mm-hmm. So if there was anything that they truly saw to make him your starting left tackle, you would have done it already, because that's what you want. You want him to be that guy. And if he truly was that guy, you're not rolling out Walker. And so for me, Morgan can still take a step, but as of now, he has not proven anything except for that he can't really play guard in the NFL.
All right, I'll give you that. He's definitely unproven. My question for you, though, Jim, is when you let a guy like Walker walk, mm-hmm. and he ends up getting a contract for 1 year, $4 million, like that's a totally reasonable contract. Now, granted, when the Packers let him go, they probably thought he was going to be worth more. So
he was out for a while, so they could have brought him back.
But the fact of the matter is they let him walk, and he wasn't going to be a bank breaker. So it shows that even right as the season ended, they had supreme confidence in Morgan to move into this spot where they didn't even give Walker like an option, I guess.
Or they screwed up and they should have
waited too long.
Well, just they didn't hedge their bet.
This to me is showing confidence in Morgan at the end of last season.
And I would say there is not a single ounce of evidence on the field outside of hope that Morgan, like the rest of them, like the right tackle Tom and Ryan at center and Belton and Banks, or who's the other guard? I guess I figured it'd be Belton and Banks.
Belton and Banks, that's what
so
they're expecting.
Like I think that's all. Like I think Belton will grow. Banks is what he is. Ryan can be solid, and Tom is elite. And so left tackle, it's just hope because nobody's seen anything on the field, including the Green Bay Packers, because they would have started his ass if he was good enough. So yeah, they let him walk, but it's strategically. I'm just surprised they didn't hedge their bet. That's all. Like they don't have. If Morgan isn't good, if he's bad, they're screwed.
If you know your bet's going to win, you don't hedge it.
But why would they like?
that's what I'm saying.
But they're asking us to take their word for it because we've seen none of it. He was bad at right guard. He was bad at guard.
Yeah,
and he wasn't even good at right tackle.
But
and he could be Gut Walker.
But it also goes back to Brian Gutekunst has pride in his picks.
Thank you.
And pride sometimes is not a good thing to have. It's but also at the same time, he has to be the one to believe in his first round pick, and then he also has to be the one that says, you know what, this first round pick was a bust. Clean your hands of it and be done. And what has this track record shown? Has he done that in the past? Not really. We're talking
So our side limited poll question is, what's your biggest worry on offense? Mine is left tackle. Molly, you going with backup running back or backup tight end?
Since I stole Matt, he can pick his first.
All right.
Because I said the same things as Matt.
I'm going to go tight end because we saw what happens. We know the result of losing Tucker Kraft.
And look, the Rams run a ton of 13 personnel. It's more and more popular in the NFL. That means 3 tight ends, and the Packers right now kind of have 1.
So I'll say running back.
All right. Prime, do you want to throw it on the poll, or are you going to?
I think that covers it for the offense. I have more concerns on the defense.
We'll talk about that a different day.
Yeah, I think that one's a longer conversation, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot more options to pick from. So we'll throw that up as our signing limited poll question. You also can chime in with your own answer. What is your biggest worry on offense? 844-770-3776. That's Cardinals talking. That's the Cardinals talking text line. List is more our signing limited poll question. What's your biggest worry on offense? Mine is left tackle. Matt's is backup running back, and
tight end.
I'm sorry, Matt is backup tight end, and Molly is backup running back. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Just say you like it. It's not. There's nothing cool about the band. It is objectively not cool.
I find
you like it.
Okay, I like it because it's cool.
It's not cool.
It can be cool to Matt. Things can be cool to other people if they're not cool to you.
I like Star Wars.
He's
I know it's
so
nerdy.
judgmental.
Star Wars is cool.
Judgmental. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When I dressed up in my Star Wars outfit,
it wasn't that cool.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on May 12th.
Chourio sends it deep to left, and there she goes!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Diego Padres.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in May 12th at 6:40 on WISC TV in Madison, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Chalmers Jewelers has the perfect gift that sparkles and shines.
Mother's Day, birthdays, anniversaries, no matter the occasion, we have stunning gold and natural diamond jewelry that makes a statement. Many under $8.99.
Elegant, timeless, and surprisingly affordable.
At Chalmers, we believe every milestone deserves a little brilliance.
Because unforgettable moments deserve unforgettable gifts.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
and Madison.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is tough, so Metro Ford of Madison makes it easy with mobile service. Metro Ford will come directly to you, home, office, wherever your day takes you. Their Ford-certified techs handle oil changes, filters, batteries, wipers, inspections, and more, all without a visit to the dealership. You stay on schedule, we'll take care of the rest. Call 608-246-3600 today to book your mobile service appointment, and let service come to you. That's Metro Ford of Madison. Visit them at metrofordofmadison.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
As a first-generation student, I initially joined the military to ensure I could afford college, and I had a lot of self-doubt. But at Madison College, there are so many resources extended to me, and I feel supported and confident to reach my goals. Best of all, I'll be able to transfer to a 4-year college debt-free. My advice to others, believe in yourself and your future. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Jason Wilde on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by News 3 Now. Jason Wilde, the best green and gold coverage from the best in the business.
Matt Hamilton here for Leinekugels, the craft beer that showcases a commitment to tradition and quality, founded in 1867 in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. No matter where I'm at, on the ice, on my boat, or if I'm just watching the big game, I always have a Leine's in my hand. Whether it's the refreshing summer shandy, the smooth honey vice, or my personal favorite, the juicy peach, there's a delicious flavor for every moment. Pick it up wherever you get delicious beer, but remember, you gotta be 21 years or older to enjoy.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Jason Wilde on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by News 3 Now. Jason Wilde, the best green and gold coverage from the best in the business.
Jason, can I ask of you?
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
Yeah. This has been the best segment I've ever done on this show, and I've really done very little.
Molly said it best. I said fart in the bathtub. She said gross.
I love Matt Hamilton. You are 1,000,000% right, Jim. That should be a drop, too.
Thank you.
Dynamite drop in, my guy.
Thank you.
Jason Wilde is on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Tonight's Brewers game at the Cardinals has been postponed due to rain and is rescheduled as part of a split doubleheader on Tuesday, July 7th. And we'll obviously have those games here on ESPN Madison. We did talk to Lane Grindle earlier today, and that'll be played back. He did kind of predict that there might not be a game today, so we'll have that a little bit later in today's show. But right now, we're joined by Jason Wilde on the Yuengling Guest Hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, and now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. Tyrod Taylor, Wilde. I like the move. I like the move for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, me too. Couldn't agree with you more. I'm thrilled to be here too.
Well, we're thrilled to have you.
Yeah, no. Why wouldn't you like it?
I'm saying I like it.
Would be
Yes.
my question.
I would say that if you wanted a developmental QB, that you wanted to give LaFleur that chance to be that guy and be the QB guru that you could then turn into future value, like Malik Willis. Like that's not here with Tyrod Taylor. But in today's NFL, in my opinion, you should have a backup quarterback that you feel comfortable could win you 2 games.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think Kyle McCord or Kyron Drones or Sean Clifford or...
Sean Clifford's still around?
Isn't he like 90 in NFL years? Just kidding. That was a joke.
I don't know about that.
He was pretty close to Jordan Love's
for like 8 years. Yeah. So he signed with his hometown Bengals after Flacco got hurt, and they signed, or after Burrow got hurt and they signed Flacco. Look, they had, if not the best insurance policy, one of the best in the league. And they don't make the playoffs in 24 if they don't have Malik Willis. Like, I'm sure Matt LaFleur would have come up with a game plan for Sean Clifford, but it probably would not have been good enough. I remember we were talking about Sean Clifford having to play thinking, well, there's no way Malik Willis, after 2 weeks in the system, or barely 2 weeks, was going to be ready to play in that Week 2 game after the injury in Brazil. And not only did he play, but he made a couple of throws he needed to, ran the ball well. And then the following week, he threw all over the yard against his old team and played great. And then he played even better in the Jacksonville game later that season, which they would have lost when Love hurt his groin in the first half. And then this past season, they lost the 2 games that he played extensively in, but it sure as hell wasn't because of him. Mm-hmm. I mean, the 307 rushing yard game, he had 3 incompletions in that game. And then, obviously, he played well against the Bears after Austin Booker gave Love a concussion. So they had a great backup. And, I guess I was foolish enough to think that they thought that they could do it with anybody. And that's why they were going with Desmond Ridder, despite his uneven, at best, track record as a starter. And it turns out that they realized at some juncture that, no, he's not good enough. We need to do something different, and that's how they ended up with Taylor.
Hey, Jason, now that we've locked up the backup quarterback position, we're asking everybody, what position on the Packers offense are you most concerned about then? Because I feel like there's a couple spots where you're 1 injury away.
Yeah, first of all, I want to still see, they drafted 2 corners. Whether or not, those guys are going to be game ready by the opener. If they were pressed into duty, I'm not sure. I mean, Devontae Jackson played at essentially an NFL program at Alabama, but he also got benched at Alabama. And it seems to me anyway that Brandon Cisse is a 20-year-old intriguing prospect, but if you had your druthers, he wouldn't have to play immediately. And beyond that, I guess I'm curious to see, at what level Carrington Valentine's going to play at. I don't know anything about Benjamin St. Juste other than the fans that keep telling me how highly graded he was in the 35% of the defensive snaps he played for the Chargers. So that's one. And then the other one is the other 2 are just places where I just don't know who the backup is and how effective he's going to be. One is running back, where I love Jacobs, and even though he had 400 fewer yards last year, I still think he's a really, really good player. And the other's at tight end when Tucker Kraft is back. Luke Musgrave wasn't good enough. So I don't know what their plan is at tight end. because they had gone into last season planning on playing a lot of 2 tight end sets, and not only did Tucker Kraft just play a bunch with 3 wides, but when Tucker Kraft was injured, they were playing other guys instead of Luke Musgrave. So to me, those are the 2 biggest question marks. The offensive line, I don't think they've got great depth across that, and we'll have to see if somebody develops during camp.
Jason, how did you like speaking with Jonathan Gannon yesterday? Was it everything you were hoping it was going to be?
You are not going to bait me into belly aching about him being boring or uninteresting.
He had one answer that I liked his answer. I can't remember what it was, but I liked it. I think it was your question about his scheme. I liked his answer.
Adaptability.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he talked for 26 minutes, so the fact that you found an answer that you liked is a win. Look, it's...
Did you?
First of all, no...
I think he answered that.
I liked that answer because it gave me my lead for my Channel 3000 story. But, no, he was not dynamic by any means. I think my favorite was when somebody asked him about how excited he is to have Micah Parsons in his arsenal, and his response was, I'm excited about all our guys. Micah's good. And we got a lot of, I don't know if Jason Wilde, their PR director, told those coaches, did a spiel for them, because I think LaFleur kind of tipped his hand that Wallers had done this. But today, they got 2 guys that I was really excited to talk to today. Sam Seifkes, who is their linebackers coach, who is from Oconomowoc, went to school at La Crosse, coached at La Crosse and Platteville in the WIAC, and spent a year in Madison for Paul Christ and Dave Aranda, and has a great story about how he basically showed up on campus and claimed he had a meeting with Aranda, but he really didn't. And he got the meeting and got to be a volunteer coach. And then the other guy is Bobby Babich, whose dad is a former Wisconsin assistant, and who actually was, a grade schooler in Madison, 5 or 6 years old for a little while. But he's got a great story with his dad and getting into coaching, and he was intense. So I enjoyed both those guys, but they did the same thing that Gannon did, which is, when we ask as reporters about a specific player, I understand you want everyone in your room to feel valuable, but guess what? We're probably going to ask about other guys in your room too, so you don't have to say, "Oh no, I'm excited about all our guys." No, I want to quote about the specific guy that I asked you about, and then I'm going to ask you, Seifkes did it about Cooper, and Cooper's. They need him to be a really, really good player this year. So that's great that you like Isaiah McDuffie and Tyron Hopper, and I'm happy to ask, if you would like me to, a separate question about them. But no, I'd like an answer to the question, Judge, and I didn't really get it. So, look, Gannon, he's not getting paid to be a great quote, but it would be nice if he was, and I'm eager to see if he gets better as he gets to know us a little bit.
So, Jason, we like all our guests on the show, and we wouldn't ever single one out individually. We just want a blanket statement. All of our guests are just great guests.
Yeah, certainly Tausch is.
See, now it makes you feel like we don't like
Rubbish.
Jason.
We do love Jason. We just don't want anyone to feel left out.
Jason, do you do anything special for Cinco de Mayo?
We used to. Another family here in Green Bay who has 2 daughters that are both, one is now married and the other one is getting married. When our girls were little, they were kind of our girls' age now. And so we would go out for every Cinco de Mayo and have dinner together. But those days are long gone. So I'm at a track meet. Paul is at a soccer game. So we're dividing and conquering. So we may stop at Chipotle on the way home. That's as close as we're going to get.
Well, this leads to my other thing. Molly ate a sub while driving today. So what's the weirdest thing you've eaten while driving? I feel like in your line of work, you might have to drive a lot, and with the kids and everything, you might have to eat a few meals while driving. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
I've certainly done that a few times. Never tried soup while driving.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I will say, after Sid's soccer game last night in Beaver Dam, we stopped and got Dairy Queen Blizzards,
Okay.
and I, while driving on 41, if you let it melt some, you can like sip it out of the cup.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So that was the technique that I took because I did not. I obviously had very precious cargo with me. Nobody gives a damn if I crash, but with Sydney in there, we want to be careful.
Right. Yeah.
And so I was extra cautious with my Blizzard, my s'mores Blizzard. But yeah, that's a risky play. And I had one of my favorite sweatshirts on, so I was trying to be careful not to get anything down the front of it either.
Yeah.
But I successfully navigated it all. I got them there. Who eats a sub while they're driving?
Me. This
Were
girl,
you at
right
least
here.
able to keep it like? I figured you more for a Big Mac.
I do love a Big Mac while I'm driving too. Thank you.
Could you keep it like encapsulated in the wrapper to minimize the tomato and lettuce and mayo dripping onto areas of the vehicle?
Great question. So I have a fear of eating the paper. So it is fully
a fear.
Yes, I don't want to eat the paper. Like literally,
you
I have a fear.
are a complicated gal.
I am.
Holy cow.
Just like Aaron Rodgers. I am a complicated fella. No, it's like even when I put like the straw, like if I take a straw out and I put it in the drink, I have to like blow on the straw to make sure that there's no paper in the straw.
Wow, that is
I have
crazy
a fear.
person moves.
I know, it's psycho. I don't know why. So it's a great question though, because my sandwich did stay pretty contained, which is like kind of an impressive feat because I put like pickles, jalapenos, peppers, onions. I know you don't like onions, sprouts, like lettuce, all the things on my sandwich. So like it's a hefty sandwich. I have eaten a Big Mac too.
I say this with nothing but love in my heart for you, Molly.
You can offend me.
You
It's
are
fine.
a weirdo. You are
Slightly.
weird.
We all have our weird tendencies. I will
No,
say.
but you have more than most. It would appear.
I'm wondering what my other ones are.
Are you weirder than your two WBA winning colleagues in the studio, or weirder than the WBA winning producer that you have for your program?
No, they're weirder than me. I will say they're
three?
weirder than me. Yeah, you guys are weird.
So you would
we
rank
literally
among
make
the
jokes
four...
about Ryan being a serial killer. You guys. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree with the Ryan part.
And Matt, you were talking
of the
about like
four-
distilling tequila with like milk before.
Yeah.
So
Not quite distilling.
Okay,
But yeah,
whatever.
I hear you.
So you would put
Get it right,
yourself
Molly.
fourth on the weirdness scale, fourth behind the other three. Whatever the order is of the three boys. You
No,
are
I want a
least
ranking now.
weird.
I want your ranking
No, I
for
don't-
us, Jason, and I want Molly's.
okay, Jason, go ahead. Jason's gonna put me number 1, but
No doubt. 4, Jim Rutledge.
People like me.
3, you gotta vote.
It's not like a real life show. You just vote.
3, Ryan Wollersheim. 2, Matthew Hamilton. 1, Molly Brown.
disagree.
I don't think that's a bad list.
In my interactions, it's my. What do you mean you disagree? It's my ranking.
So I disagree with your rankings.
And Molly, yours.
It's power ranking season.
Okay, mine. I'm gonna go with me as 4, Ryan is 3, Jim is 2, Matt is 1.
Well,
Matt's the most eccentric for sure.
yeah, I'll give you that.
Most unique, some might say.
You guys are just being nice.
Unique means one of a kind. You can't be most unique.
In your face, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
Okay, jeez, sorry, Jason.
God, Ryan, I thought you were smart. You have glasses.
Come on. Take those glasses off. You don't deserve them. All right. Thanks,
I'll hang 'em
Jason.
up.
All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
That's Jason Wilde. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Okay, Jim, the
Nerds
phone's
is up.
on. Say your take now about Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur.
Nope, that's a photo. That's a photo, not a video.
League sources are telling me that Jim Rutledge needs to hold his phone further back.
Link sources tell me you guys need to learn to listen.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by the ESPN Wisconsin app. Your state, your teams, your ESPN. Available in the Apple and Android app stores. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app today. With this Badger Minute, I'm Jesse Nelson. Wisconsin softball on to the postseason with the Big Ten tournament taking place this week in College Park, Maryland. The Badgers are the 7th seed in this year's conference tournament and are set to face 10 seed Purdue in the opening round Wednesday afternoon. First pitch for the Badgers and Boilermakers is scheduled for 3:30 Central Time. The winner advances to face 2-seed Oregon on Thursday in the quarterfinals. All games are televised on the Big Ten Network. Wisconsin's in search of winning its first Big Ten softball tournament title since 2013.
Wisconsin weather is unpredictable. Your windows shouldn't be. Upgrade with Pella and get 0% interest until 2030. Order by April 30th at PellaWI.com.
I didn't see myself going to college because I struggled with anxiety and depression, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I've found my community. There are a ton of support resources, and I never feel like I'm alone. My advice to others, keep pushing on. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Ben Brust here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owns. But the best part is I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
With me is Jeff Henson, owner of Englehart Motorsports. Jeff, you felt your previous business technology vendor had become complacent and their costs were increasing. So you contacted James Imaging Systems.
We found that moving forward with James Imaging was going to be a step in the right direction to help reduce cost.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation to help businesses do business better and save some money.
Up front, what James Imaging was able to show us as far as annual savings was substantial.
Plus, there's James Service and Support.
The quality of the service, that they live up to what they've promised, which they've clearly delivered on that.
Jeff, with business technology supported by people who keep their promises, how do you feel?
Extremely happy.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. We are presented by Coors Light. We are in the Everlight Solar Studio. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. We did have a sliding limited poll question we got to before, Jason Wilde, and I will bring it up right now, and that is, which position on the Packers offense are you most concerned about? Left tackle, tight end 2, or running back 2? 63% of you say left tackle.
It's interesting. I mean, I'm not. I don't think there's a wrong answer on this list. We all got to see what happened at tight end last year.
Yeah, but left tackle is like your starting left tackle.
Right.
There's a little bit of a luxury because you have Josh Jacobs and you have Tucker Kraft, two guys who are very elite at their position. And coming into this year, doesn't know how it finishes, but I would imagine that if you were ranking left tackles, Jordan Morgan's probably near the bottom.
You're probably right.
I'm not saying he'll finish there, but like today, you have top 5, 6 tight end, probably top 10 running back. Like, that's great. You are in really good shape in those positions. So it's more luxury behind it. I'm not saying the other ones aren't needed, though.
Right.
It also is like the starting of where everything on the offense happens. Like I think offensive line is always one of the most undervalued positions in football. But like without an offensive line, without a left tackle, Jordan Love is nothing.
I mean, if you win in the trenches, you typically win the game, right?
Yes. We had a whole show named after it. But I do think that the offensive line, besides Morgan, is, to Molly's point, like proven enough where you feel like they're going to get by if everyone stays healthy. Like Jordan's not going to be running for his life. But the left tackle could be a lot of run, Jordan, run out there. So maybe I'm wrong. It seems a little bit. If Jordan Morgan was good enough to be left tackle, he'd be left tackle.
Well, he is.
But he would have been earlier. He was a first-round pick. You want those guys to play very quickly at the premium position.
And this is his third year?
Yeah, you say that, but you look at Lucas Van Ness.
Who's also been bad.
Well, right, but his first year he hardly played, and
because he wasn't good enough to crack the rotation.
It's because Goody loves to try and develop guys and turn athletic person into what he's looking for.
Can we find a better example?
Edgerrin Cooper played immediately. Like he will play. Like Goody doesn't make the choice on this. LaFleur will play players who are capable of playing immediately.
I'm
Tucker
just saying,
Kraft played very quickly.
There's times where Goody takes guys that are developmental guys high, and they're never had a plan to play them in year one.
And there would have been a better case for that if he didn't not start in year 2 at left tackle.
Right.
But he lost. He did not win the job over Walker. Injuries or whatever involved. There could be a lot of different mitigating circumstances, but that's what happens with draft picks.
Is there anybody that he could be competing against that he could lose the job to this year? I'm not super well versed on the Packers offensive line, or is it a given, like he is going to be the starter?
I mean, Adam Stenavich said yesterday that they're going to give all the offensive linemen reps at left tackle, but that's more because they want to just cross-train everyone where in case any one position goes down, they have multiple options at backup. But I don't think there's really anyone else who is a clear-cut, got to challenge him. The only other one I could think of is Anthony Belton. If they want to move him off of guard to being a left tackle, he's a bigger guy anyways. But
we have depth at guard.
We have more depth at guard.
Right.
I don't
That's
know if
what
we
I'm
have
saying. That's what I mean.
depth.
More
bodies. I mean,
we got Jagger, baby.
Yeah, we got Jagger Burton, the only offensive lineman who they added in the draft, by the way, when they lost Elton Jenkins and they also lost Rasheed Walker.
God, I can give you their starters. I really couldn't give you their backups outside.
Jacob Monk is back there somewhere.
Jacob Monk,
don't know
Jagger
what position
Burton,
he plays.
Lacita Smith is a guy whose name
he came
I've
in
heard.
at the end of the season last year.
Donovan Jennings, I believe. I believe Brian Gutekunst a few weeks ago was naming off
We're
the
going to say
offensive
Brian
line.
Gutekunst is going to suit up. I was like, whoa!
He was naming off the offensive line, and he said Dominic Jennings. He called him by the wrong name. Even he doesn't know who the backups are right now, and because none of them have played. And honestly, there's not many proven starters. The only proven starter is the guy who's coming off of a torn patellar tendon.
Well, the good thing is he's elite at his position
when he's healthy.
When he's healthy.
Also, he had the oblique injuries last year too.
They're putting a lot of faith on him just coming back and being ready for training camp. As much as we're talking about Micah Parsons, as much as we're talking about Tucker Kraft just coming back and being healthy, if Zach Tom is not back and playing right tackle by week 1, that's a major issue for the Packers.
Right. Well, because also, again, when you don't know what left tackle is, I feel like with Banks and Ryan, their floor is high, but their ceiling's low. You kind of... they're not going to completely bottom out, but you're not getting a big jump from them. They're capable starters in the NFL.
Okay.
Belton, he could. We don't know yet. He could clearly skyrocket up. High pick, high pedigree. That one,
huge dude.
Yeah, that one is very much we'll see. And then Tom, if he's healthy, one of the best right tackles in all football. So, and then left tackle, again, volatility. So you got 2 positions in one of your guards and your left tackle that's very volatile. Your right tackle's volatile because of injury, and then you got 2 steady eddies that are solid. If you're going to go with a war, they're your average NFL lineman as a starter.
Would you like me to tell you about Behind the Bucks?
Yes.
Perfect. Tune in to Bucks versus the World, the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast on the Bucks Plus Audio Network, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Narrated by comedian John Behrens. Who's that? Charlie Behrens. The series reveals the untold story.
Charlie's dad.
Yes, of the 1987 McDonald's Open and the Bucks' Cold War era showdown against the Soviet Union national team. Hear how a tournament in Milwaukee helped globalize the game of basketball and open the doors to international stars coming to the NBA. Find Behind the Bucks on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, and we're presented by Coors Light.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east
east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Hey Madison, it's Rich Eisen. Join me for the Rich Eisen Show, weekdays noon to 2, right here on 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by the Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube page as Jim Rutledge and Riley Yauk talk all things Wisconsin Badgers football, basketball, and more. The Jump Around every Thursday at 12:30 on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Reaction continues to the new QB2 in Titletown after the Packers signed veteran quarterback Tyrod Taylor yesterday. NFL insider Adam Schefter joined ESPN Radio's Unsportsmanlike this morning. He says the Packers actually kicked the tires on a trade for a different quarterback this offseason before signing Tyrod.
When you bring up the name Anthony Richardson, I think that the Packers did check in on that, and the Colts wanted more than the Packers would have been willing to give up.
Find more on the Packers' new backup quarterback over on ESPN.com. Also, tune in on Sportsmanlike every weekday from 5 to 9 a.m. right here on ESPN Madison. The Milwaukee Brewers lost to the division rival Cardinals last night, falling 6-3 in St. Louis. It's the second of a three-game road series was scheduled for tonight, but that game's been postponed due to rain in St. Louis. That game has now been rescheduled as part of a split doubleheader on Tuesday, July 7th. Tomorrow's first pitch is scheduled for 12:15 right here on 1.5.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Shots, explosives.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Get ready for some fun in Green Bay.
Let the hate flow through you.
It's not cool. It can be cool to Matt. Like, things can be cool to other people if they're cool to you.
I like Star Wars.
He's
I know it's
so
nerdy as
judgmental.
hell.
Star Wars
so
is cool.
judgmental. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When I dressed up in my Star Wars outfit,
it
that
wasn't
was
that
Broadcasting
cool.
live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. If you're just tuning in, no Brewers baseball tonight. It'll be made up July 7th against the Cardinals. So we will be taking you to Thanalis Weekly instead after the game or after today's show. You can get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Cardinals Talk text line. This is more. We did an interview with Lane Grindle earlier in the day. We're going to play that coming up a little bit later in the show, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Lane was awesome as usual. We got Throwing Stones coming up, and I want to leave time for this because we're going to have Molly blind react to some of the outfits for...
I'm excited for this.
Now, Matt, did you... Without giving anything to Molly, like, obviously, I don't even know if this is on, if this is broadcast somewhere. Like, I just showed up on my Instagram feed through, like, Vogue.
Yeah.
And some of these outfits, I had to be like, are these...
Do you follow Vogue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and I was like, or I at least do now.
You don't seem like a Vogue guy.
What a fancy man you are.
He thought it was just the Madonna song, actually.
Strike a pose. Vogue.
Sorry, continue.
Well, and I think it started because Sabrina Carpenter performed with Stevie Nicks. They performed Landslide. Like, that's right in my wheelhouse. They performed at the Met Gala. Stevie Nicks was there.
I didn't know if there was performances. I thought it was just like a dinner.
I just learned that too. So
And like
I don't
the
even
stairs.
really know what it is.
I think they raise money for like
the
the art museum or something.
Yeah.
I almost
Met?
swore. Something?
Yes. 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 The outfits, like, I'm here for it. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do any of it, but when I see it, I'm like, you know what? That is awesome. Like, if
That's
you put,
typically how I feel. but
Awesome
there's
in a good way or like because I look at it, I'm like, what a waste.
what,
in
what do
what
you mean by
way?
waste?
Like, what a waste of money. What a waste of time.
Well, these are people that have time and money to waste.
I know.
And
but like,
honestly, they're typically not paying for it. It's a designer
No,
like, hey,
I
will
know.
you wear me?
I know.
Yeah.
It's just like, meh. But however, I will say, like, when I've watched on like the Kardashians and stuff, I enjoy watching them get ready and seeing all the things that they have to do to like contort their bodies. Like I have not seen any of these, and that is what we're gonna do in
There was
a
a
little bit.
Kardashian
But
there, right? I
of
believe
course there was.
Yeah,
Kylie
they were
was
all
there.
Okay.
For sure. Because she didn't go to the Knicks game. If you weren't watching that, she goes with Timothée Chalamet, you know?
Yeah.
She was at the Met, as was Ben
Didn't
Stiller.
he do both? I thought I saw. So
I thought he was only at the Knicks game.
I thought he popped at the Met and went to the Met. Who cares?
But I always watch like the Kardashians getting ready for it and stuff. So like a couple years ago when Kim wore the Marilyn Monroe like dress,
Yeah.
that was like a huge thing. She like destroyed history, basically.
Why?
Because she like broke something on the dress. Because she had to do
The
like
literal- the
she had to do
literal
like a
dress.
It was
hella-
the
it was the
dress.
actual dress that they like took out of the museum, all the things, and like she had to lose like weight in order to, and like had to wear like super. It's a whole thing. She had
Yeah.
to do all these workouts, eat like nothing for like weeks on end in order to fit into this dress, and then she still ended up like messing it up, getting makeup on it, like all different things. So, but
See, I'm excited for the next segment here, but
I'm
I was-
excited to see these outfits because I haven't seen anything.
I worry though. So separately, I worry when I get home today, I'm going to get in trouble because.
Looking at too much Sabrina Carpenter or what?
Yep.
Okay.
No. Rosie is homesick, and like on Instagram, I've shown her like little clips of the movie Borat, and she's been on the show.
My wife.
She's basically a character on the show at this point, and so she has a similar sense of humor, and I've shown her bits and pieces, and she gets a kick out of it. So
Existing.
we fired up Borat today.
Oh man.
And look, the nice thing is she's at that age of like almost 13 but 12. Like most of the stuff that would be uncomfortable is right over her head.
Okay.
And so, or she's not acknowledging, one of the two. But it's still, I'm watching and I'm like, I find this funny and she's laughing at it, but my wife might not be. My wife might not might not be thrilled.
Very nice.
We got about basically when he found out his wife died is when I turned it off because I had to get going. So
Isn't his wife in that like his actual real wife in real life? The lady from Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, well, not anymore, but
Stage
yes,
5
they
Clinger.
were
They
together.
broke up?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I love her. Isla Fisher. Ugh.
She's
Yeah.
great.
Amazing.
He's not, and that's why.
Oh, really? Interesting.
yeah.
See, I haven't seen Borat. I watched it when I was like a kid. I haven't watched it just because it's not my jam. It's like cringe to me.
Stupid funny.
Yeah.
Not a fan of.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
cringe. I mean, the whole point is he is supposedly taking real people and making them feel uncomfortable
Yes.
with different. Like, so
Yes.
I get that's the kind of cringy comedy. Like, my wife's not a fan of that either.
Yeah.
Yes.
I-
No,
so
my
I
wife.
get that.
There's no way my
I
wife
love
would enjoy
cringe.
watch Borat. She hates Airplane, Borat, all those movies. So
Cringe.
But yeah, Borat. She enjoyed it though, like King of the Castle, and like she enjoyed all that, and thought it was funny when he took his clothes out in the elevator and says, "No, you will not put me in a smaller room," and all that kind of stuff. So like
Did she like his swimsuit? Isn't that like a thing?
that definitely
The
creeped her
green
out.
swimsuit?
Yeah, that came out way earlier than I thought, so she was not a huge fan of that. Of that.
Did you watch this or you just watched clips?
We watched them like we watched it until he found out his wife, who in this movie is some, I don't know, it's some like lady from his country. Like it doesn't look like his real life in real life. So anyways, like she quote unquote, he gets like a telegram that she dies, and that's when he deposits. So like that's where we're at in the movie.
Gotcha.
So we didn't get very far into it, but yeah, I'm like watching it at the same time. I'm like, I hope maybe she just doesn't say anything to Tanya that she watched this movie because it is R-rated, but and I hadn't seen it in a while, so I took a risk because I'm like, I don't know exactly what happens. in this
How
movie.
R-rated?
Exactly. And there's very specific R-rated things that
Yeah.
I'm much more bothered by watching with her than like other things.
Fair enough.
So
Like
yeah.
the mankini.
Yes. She turned away in horror.
Oh,
What's like
man.
what's like
I
one of
haven't been able to wear mine in years.
Jim, for you, like, what is probably the most iconic movie from your childhood that like you can't wait to show your daughters? Like once they're mature
You're going to say
enough.
that you died when you watched with your parents or something.
That's another question. That's a completely separate conversation. I have one of those.
The fact that I used to watch like Grey's Anatomy and Desperate Housewives with my mom is like mind blowing.
That's not that crazy, I feel like.
There's a lot of sex in both of those.
Yes.
Like it's wild that I used to watch that like on like a Monday night or Sunday night when they would come out with my mom.
Yeah, Ugly Betty, like my Rosie watched that with my wife, and every time
I never
like,
saw that.
There was a lot of sex in that too, and I was like, really good actors, and like a lot of like,
So TV in the 2000s, they were just going at it basically every show.
Yeah,
Scrubs.
Yeah. Scrubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Scrubs,
were. Yeah.
I do remember watching that on Netflix. Yeah,
But I remember that with my parents.
Elliot.
Huh?
John Dorian.
Yeah, JD and Elliot.
You loved
yeah.
Elliot.
I loved actually Scrubs. I watched the relaunch.
Newer?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Aren't those guys just on T-Mobile commercials? Like that's all I know them from now.
They like can't do a thing without the other one.
But
I love that they're
movie
like
that I'm excited to show Rosie. Maybe Animal House. I remember watching that with my dad. That was enjoyable. Caddyshack. That one she could probably watch now because like you just do what my dad used to do.
Yeah, but is she gonna want to?
Molly.
It's so does like Dingy.
It's such a good movie.
It's a dingy plaid movie. That's like all
you know
I think
what? What
about.
I am excited to watch
Yeah.
with her. I'm actually more excited, but I know she's going to like it. I have a good track record of as long as she goes into it. We'd be surprised that if she goes into something with like a bad attitude,
it
just
doesn't change her attitude.
No,
What?
she like
Weird.
she's stubborn and opinionated. I
But
don't know.
where does she get that?
I don't know, but
So you can tell Rutledge that.
she was not into Michael. She did not want to go see the new Michael Jackson movie.
Mhm.
But she sat next to me, and halfway through, she's like, "This is pretty awesome." Like, so she like had to admit that was great. The Devil Wears Prada. Like, I'm excited.
I love The Devil Wears Prada. I'm so excited to watch the second one.
Same, and I want to watch the first one with Rosie. I'm very
Right.
excited for
So
that. Legally Blonde is on the list, and I'm
Love
excited to
Legally
watch with her.
Bridesmaids?
Bridesmaids, no.
Love Bridesmaids.
That one's, I think, a little bit further out. I am
Really?
excited, but like that one I'm more leaving for, like, I love that movie, but Tanya rarely likes comedies, and that's like one of Tanya's favorites. So I will.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be a
I'll
special
kind of
mom
let
and
her,
dad.
just like Dirty
Okay.
Dancing, like, you can watch that weird movie with her. Actually, we ended up watching it with her together. And the whole time I'm like, she is 16 years old. This guy is 42. This is messed up. I just had to continue to point it out.
I haven't seen
throughout
it.
Dirty
Well,
Dancing.
I haven't seen it since I was like a kid, so I don't know.
I don't know if that was the right move or wrong move to point that out the whole time.
I just want her to know that that was wrong.
Well, I mean, okay.
Because my wife romanticizes the whole thing. She's like, oh, but
a lot of people did.
It's wrong. It's so bad. I totally get where the dad's coming from. Yes, baby's going to sit in the corner and she's not going to dance with your old ass.
But nobody puts baby in the corner, Jim.
Her dad does. Because she lives at home and still plays with Barbies.
It's a lot of inside jokes.
I didn't jokes, just quotes.
Yeah, quotes.
Yeah,
Quotes.
and they're not inside. Anyone who watches the movie can be a part of it.
Don't know. Can't relate.
Go to Carbon World Health. Tell you what, if you caught those references, you might want to go to Carbon World Health and ask about hormone treatments or peptides.
Because nobody puts your hormones in the corner.
Or semaglutide. Go see the folks at Carbon World Health, and you definitely, if you catch those references, need cryotherapy and red light therapy. So go see my good friends at Carbon World Health. This is Jim Matt Mod, presented by Coors Light.
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Get the look you want for the home you love with 0% financing options available. So you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 5/31/2026.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
ESPN Madison and Zimbrick Honda are celebrating the area's best high school sports stories with the Game Changers of the Month. Follow ESPN Madison on social media to see the teams recognized for making a positive impact in the community. It's the Game Changers of the Month, presented by Zimbrick Honda.
Legacy? Yuengling, 197 years family owned. That's elite. But legends evolve. Meet Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. Just 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, and it actually tastes like beer. Crisp, clean, goes the distance. No regret in a can here. Your beer should keep up with you. Flight's putting up MVP numbers in the light beer game. The other guys on the bench. Wisconsin, level up. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
Spring is here. Time to get growing at Felly's Flowers and Greenhouse. Felly's has everything you need to bring your garden to life, including the largest selection of locally grown annuals, perennials, vegetable plants, and custom hanging baskets. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just getting started, Felly's Greenhouse in Fitchburg has the best selection to make your garden bloom. Proudly voted Best of Madison, choose Felly's Flowers as your go-to garden destination. Visit us today and grow with Felly's.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars to win every single weekend at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. Go be a winner and go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. Jim Rutledge, Molly Brown, and Matt Hamilton with you. Primetime more Sean behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Cardinals Talking Text line. This is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Let's throw some stones. I'm excited for this.
1, 2, 3, Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out.
I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
Yeah, guys, and as Jim said in the last segment, we already know we want to get into the Met Gala, but for Molly, having not seen this before, this is a bit of a pop quiz.
The E in ESPN stands for entertainment.
Reality-based programming is changing the face of entertainment.
Is there anything in pop culture that I love that you can't ruin?
Today on TMZ. Okay.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Time for Molly's Pop Culture Pop Quiz.
Yeah, guys, as we were texting about this morning and as Matt Hamilton tried to ruin in the Jim, Matt, and Molly group chat, there were some photos from the Met Gala last night that we want to get into because there were a lot of crazy outfits.
Did I put Blind React in the
You
text?
didn't, but I feel like it was implied when you know it's a pop culture pop quiz. You know that it's
Gotcha.
typically a blind react.
Okay. So
No, you
take
did say send them to me, and I was like, oh, just send them to you in the chat. No,
I will take some ownership by not
It was
saying
funny
blind react.
because I texted Jim to be like, send me a few of the outfits if you have certain ones in mind. And then Matt just starts sending me photos, being like, Matt was studying these at 8 a.m. Matt, were you going through the whole Met Gala?
No, I just I was having my coffee and I checked Twitter, and one of the first things that popped up was Justin Jefferson standing next to Joe Burrow in their outfits.
It was all over my.
And I was like, oh yeah.
I did not see any of them. I did not. I don't mean this. I didn't know there was men that went to the Met Gala because I only saw all the women's dresses. I'm sure that you know what I mean. Like my Instagram was just full of all the crazy dresses.
So, do you guys know what the theme was?
There's a theme.
I didn't know there
You
was a
didn't know
theme.
there was a theme.
Like a true costume party. There's just a theme.
I don't know what the theme was this year, but every single year there is a theme.
I did not know that.
And it is something that you will never guess because it doesn't make sense with their outfits unless you're like avant-garde fashion designer. Like I don't like us normal people aren't gonna know.
Costume art.
Okay. So
Wait,
like
costume art,
which is I think the
isn't
theme
that
every
just
year.
what the Met
But like
Gala
no,
is?
but like there was one when like
You're right.
when Sarah Jessica Parker wore like a bird cage on her head. It was
Yes.
something like some kind of thing. I don't know.
I think there was like a Great Gatsby one. Like there's been themes. Okay.
But they're usually themes that you're like, I don't understand this.
Okay,
So-
well, Matt mentioned Justin Jefferson. So speaking of costume art, guys, what do we think of Justin Jefferson, who you can now see on the ESPN
Molly,
Madison
can you give us
YouTube
dancing
stream?
details? You get the best look at this.
If I can see, it looks like his shoulder pads are ripped, and then it looks like he has like a rip on his knee. I don't know if that's what that is.
Is that like a trench coat, suit coat he's wearing? Like
Yeah,
what
it's
is
not
it?
bad. Justin Jefferson can do no wrong in my mind. I mean, I love it.
it's a
Was he
good-
wearing the grill? Like that is the real question.
He's not smiling in the photo, so I can't quite tell.
He's such a gorgeous specimen of a human.
That is
wow.
That's
I just
actually
wish he wasn't a
great
Minnesota
outfit,
Viking.
But like from like a sheer like
I
going
still
out of the box.
understand the ripped.
I wonder
shoulder pads.
what is the tie? Like there's a design on the tie. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's too far away. The photo
I
is
know,
taking a full
it's tough.
portrait, so it does make it tough.
I do like it though.
All right, well, we'll transition then, getting away from
He has
the
like
NFL.
a fleur-de-lis on.
Fleur-de-lis.
Oh, he's
ooh.
just, I love him.
Pretty fast. All right, well, it's transitioning to a different sport. Serena Williams also attending
Okay.
the Met Gala
Oh,
last night, guys.
Look at that leg.
That is a heck of a dress.
I would be very nervous about wearing like bows or whatever this is tied around her legs. Like I would just be like, now of course she's a professional athlete, all the different things with like muscle on her legs, but I would just be like, oh, are my squirts of fat just like going over?
Squirts of fat.
going over like the whatever the little bands
so the dress
are.
was what? It looked like kind of glittery and gray.
Oh yeah,
Well, I
it
can see
was-
I don't
it was
think that's
popping.
glitter.
Well, I'm looking at it from an angle here, so I'm
You're
trying
also
to-
a man.
Yes.
Like you don't know what glitter
Are you
is.
trying to say
versus,
that
like,
men can't know about dresses, Molly?
Jim does not know the difference between like a metallic fabric
There you go,
versus
metallic. Shiny.
like
I should've said
versus-
shiny.
versus glitter
Yeah.
versus sequins. He does
That's
not
fair.
know all the differences.
That's fair. I will own that.
That's a good look. Interesting look.
All right, well,
Does she
Jim.
have something on her head?
No, that's just something in the background.
Okay.
There's a giant tree
Well,
behind
it's
her.
a good
Honestly, that
question
is
for Met
something
Gala,
that
yeah.
people would wear on their heads at the Met Gala. So
I did see some other photos of some celebrities or models whose names I did not know and I did not think were worth including in here, who were wearing just like full-on vegetation on their head.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting.
vegetation. Okay.
Truly vegetation. Well, but we do know who Joe Burrow is, and he was sporting his
Joe
outfit. Joe Burrow.
Okay.
How would you
It's
describe
a little
that?
understated.
Is that a 6-button suit? Again.
It looks like it, yeah.
It kind of looks like
double-breasted, I think. Is
Yeah,
what that's
double-breasted. Yep.
it almost looks like not like a kimono, but like
that was my first thought was
Yeah.
kimono because of the detailing.
Yes.
on it.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like stitching that's kind of swirly.
Is
and
it like
Yeah.
a navy blue?
it
Is
kind
that-
of gives me a little bit of like drumline
Yeah.
coat.
for
I
sure.
like it though. Like,
But
keep
it's
it
all
all-
monotone. It's not like monochromatic.
Not fitted very well, for being honest. And honestly, for Joe Burrow,
the
somebody
style
who's
right
like
now,
a fashion, but somebody like Joe Burrow who's like a fashion guy, like could have done better.
I don't remember, but I'd be willing to bet their pants are pleated. Because pleated pants are back, especially when you're trying to like make a statement.
I don't know.
Honestly,
like for
it's not a great
things,
fit.
like, I can never wear pleated pants.
Joe Burrow looks like he's wearing pajamas to me.
Yeah,
those
it
just
does.
look like PJs more than anything.
Which good for him. If the ceremony or whatever it is, the gala,
gala.
is like that long, then he's probably comfortable. But
Yeah, true.
honestly, again, for somebody that's into fashion, could have done better.
All right, well, guys, how comfortable do you think that former Badgers quarterback and his wife, Ciara, Russell Wilson, were last night in their outfits. Russell Wilson appears to be dressed like a general, but wearing all white.
All white. Yeah.
And then Ciara looks
amazing.
Yes.
She looks like
She can do no wrong.
She looks like the bad guy from Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yep.
Kind of.
Yep.
Which is a powerful look, I will say.
Yeah.
But Russell Wilson just looks like, how would you describe
Russell
him,
Wilson
guys?
is just so like, ugh. He just gives me the ick.
Same, and also I can't wear white clothing anywhere, so
That's a lot of
Gives me
white.
you know how, what's it called when you take a picture, the negative?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the negative of Gerard Way who is the lead singer of My Chemical Romance in the Black Parade, because it's got like the tassels.
That's inside baseball, or at least I don't know.
No, but I get it though.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone, you know the Welcome to the Black
When
Parade by
I
My
was
Yeah.
a young boy.
I don't
Well,
think I
either
know.
way,
Father.
it's a marching band outfit,
Yeah.
but he had white shoulder things and like a black suit.
Okay.
This is the reverse. It's like
Yeah.
gold shoulder tassels and a white suit.
No, see, Sierra is the queen of this photo, and Russell Wilson is just like her boyfriend that wants attention. Like, we don't even know who he is.
That's a great way to look at it. All right, do we have any more? Or are we done?
I do have another one for you, because you mentioned Stevie Nicks was performing earlier in the night. Stevie Nicks also on the red carpet, or the green carpet, I believe it's called. Guys, how would you describe Stevie Nicks' outfit, which you can see on the ESPN Madison YouTube
And how
stream?
is she like
So rock
70 or
and roll
80?
is how I would describe that.
If I had to guess, I would say she's 110 in this photo.
Jesus.
Her skin looks...
She looks like a
brutal,
ghost.
Ryan.
She looks like a
She's
ghost.
the same color as the stairs, for what it's worth. The white
She
stairs.
definitely fits her style.
She looks like the parachute that you used to play with in like PE
Yeah,
class.
yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Except
Yeah,
it's black.
yeah.
That's what she looks like from the waist down. From the waist up,
Who's-
she looks like Danny DeVito, like when he played the Penguin.
Dude.
Does she not?
No, I'm getting
who's the
like
rock
Slash
star?
vibes.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I was
Slash.
thinking
Like
of. Is
yeah.
who was the
female
rock star
Slash.
with that hat?
Come
Yeah.
on. With
I think the penguin is a little aggressive.
that hat with the feather in it.
Do you know who Slash is?
I do know
Okay.
who Slash is, but she doesn't have sunglasses on. Slash always wears sunglasses.
The white skin with like the very dark, boring outfit, not cute. And not the best, like, not great, but like it fits her.
All right, fine. Danny DeVito might have been a bit rough, but
Yeah,
still,
a bit rough. That's
that was what
The
she
guy
was
eats
going for.
fish in that movie.
She looks like she
Sounds
was
like
eating
Ryan.
Fish is good, Molly. I don't know about you, but everyone else seems to like fish. All right, guys, the last one I'll show you here is an actress who you may or may not know, named Janelle Monáe. But this is the one that stuck out to me the most. She's a very good actress, and she went for
performs music too.
She went for it with the outfit, which was a mix of vegetation and cables.
That's definitely a recycled outfit.
Yes, wrapped around her body. And I don't know what she would look like. I can't describe what that looks like.
I don't know, but I see her ab popping out, and whew.
Her ab?
Yeah, good for you, girl. She definitely has like a six-pack.
Yeah.
For sure. She's got the lines and everything. Good for you.
I mean, yeah,
she looks great. Her face is giving. The outfit, I mean.
Her face
again,
is
this
giving.
this is, like giving. Like, this outfit, though, is like what the Met Gala is. Like, it's crazy, wild outfits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now,
but-
that looks so uncomfortable, and I don't know how the hell you sit through a dinner, because they have like a dinner and like a full-on thing. You're sitting in like uncomfortable chairs. Apparently, there's Sabrina Carpenter and Stevie Nicks performing. Like,
maybe Joe Burrow's a genius for
Sabrina
wearing
Carpenter-
he
PJs.
probably is.
Sabrina Carpenter wore something that was looked like it was made out of film negative from the movie Sabrina, like the old 1945 movies.
I don't know
like,
what the movie Sabrina
It's
is.
just like a classic movie. That part
I was
doesn't
like,
matter.
Sabrina
But
the Teenage Witch?
no, but like it's just like a cool
Good
homage
movie,
to
good
like
movie.
wear
Good
that.
show.
Madonna kind of had an outfit similar to Stevie Nicks, who, by the way, Stevie Nicks is 78 years old. But Madonna had a different hat.
God, if I have to like be at the Met Gala at 78 years old, like
Had to or got to?
no, had to.
They normally
Who the hell
cut
wants
you
to go?
off.
Who
Stevie
the hell
Nicks.
wants to go out when you're 78 years old
I-
and like
Stevie
have to
does.
wear an
She performs.
uncomfortable outfit? Exactly. Who wants to do that?
She does.
You
She
can
must
also-
not have invested her money very well.
You
She
can
didn't talk to
also-
the Madison money guy.
I think Stevie just one of those people that really loves her job. Some people can
like,
retire
yeah,
and walk
'cause
away.
There's a difference between hosting a radio show at the age of 78 and like being on stage performing a freaking
Is that
rock
a shot
song.
at Jim?
Well, potentially. You've talked about this being like your retirement job.
Yes.
So I'm just saying. And like Homer. How old is Homer? I don't think he's 78, but like there's a difference between hosting the Homer Hour for an hour versus like being on stage
All I'm
performing
saying
with
is,
like
and I guess I don't know for
smoke and-
sure, but like if I could perform music, it seems like the coolest thing ever, and I would perform it for as long as someone would
You
pay me to
possibly
do
could.
it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Like,
And who is that? Is that Sabrina Carpenter on the little side here?
No,
there's
this
the
is
Madonna
Madonna.
one
Ew.
with her like I don't know, like a pirate ship on her head.
Ew.
That or a
Full-
scaffold.
Yeah,
Looks
she
like-
looks like a she looks like Captain Jack Sparrow,
Well,
but not as
because
cute.
Madonna went the other way with, like, she did a bunch of plastic surgery. Also very, very white in the coloring of her skin, but she did a lot of plastic surgery. So
her and Stevie Nicks look like they were like a couple going out to Halloween together. Like, honestly, they look coordinated.
I'm curious.
The colors are the same.
Their colors are exactly the same.
Well, Madonna just performed with Sabrina Carpenter. What's up with Sabrina Carpenter performing with all these old ladies?
Well, she might be honoring some of
Yeah,
like
I
the
think
ghosts.
Yeah, it's called an
too.
homage.
Yes.
Didn't you guys see that they performed at Coachella together?
Yes. She did great.
I didn't say it was good or bad. The
I thought it was
crowd
good.
wasn't
You said,
into it.
what's up with it?
Yeah, I said, what's up with it? What are the, like, why are you performing with
What do you think
80-year-olds
the
2
age
weeks in a
difference
row?
is? And I think we got to get out here. But what do you think the age difference is between Madonna and
I
Stevie
think
Nicks?
Madonna's like my mom's age. She's like 68, 70.
I'll go
60,
10 years.
10
Yeah,
years.
you're dead on. A decade difference.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. We got Lane
Thanks,
Grindle coming up.
doctors.
Yep, we got Lane Grindle coming up next, and then Thanalysis Weekly after we wrap up at 6 p.m. Brewers game back in action tomorrow against the Cardinals.
This is Jim Matt Mobs and Mike Coors Light.
Jeff Henson owns Englehart Motorsports, and the relationship with his previous business technology vendor wasn't what it used to be. So Jeff sat down with the James Imaging Systems sales rep.
Their communication with us has been impressive. Andrew, in his consistency and follow through, proved to me that it would be the right relationship to start moving forward.
Moving forward with James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. What's been the benefit, Jeff?
Definitely peace of mind.
That's really great. Has James Imaging Systems done their part in helping Englehart Motorsports do business better?
Yes, without a doubt.
Jeff, would you recommend James Imaging Systems?
I would highly recommend James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
It's well known that the boss at the exteriors company is a perfectionist.
It's a gift.
He not only oversees every job, he inspects each aspect of the operation to get to the root of what your project will actually need to be long-lasting.
Call 960-ROOF.
Oh, he's proud of all the reviews.
What can I say? Take a look.
The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at AmFam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we see you out there coming up with original ideas, and we support that. Which is why when your project needs some elevation, we have what you need to make it happen at prices that make it possible. Right now, during our Mother's Day sale, all candles and wax melts 25% off. Select Livingston seed packets 25% off MSRP. $3 off assorted preen weed prevention products. Plus, check out our outdoor garden centers, now open at select locations. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Breaking news on ESPN Madison is presented by Metro Ford and Metro Kia of Madison. Find the Metro family of auto dealers online or see them in person on the east side of Madison today. We ask and you answer. Tune in to Jim, Matt, and Molly every weekday 4 to 6 and follow at Jim, Matt, Molly on X to vote in daily poll questions presented by Siding Unlimited, your local window installation pros.
This is Martin Sensaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Myers out of the stretch, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Would you like fries with that?
The sound of summer.
Between innings, they were playing Biz Markey's Just a Friend. Should be played more in ballparks.
The voice of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Everybody sings along with it.
I sing the bad part.
Oh, baby, you. You do sing it bad. So does he.
That's the fun part.
You got what I need. Great song. 1 ball and 2 strikes on David Hamilton.
It's Lane Grindle on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
And why is this taking so long? We had a courier pigeon that brought the news back to us tonight.
Friend of show, Lane Grindle joins us now. And look, I am impressed, Lane. I mean, as good as you are at accents, you might even be a better singer.
Well, now, this is embarrassing to admit. I sang at my high school graduation, and my wife still makes fun of me for it to this day.
What did you say at graduation?
Good.
Molly's dying
this
right
is
now.
even my. This is along the theme of Friends. Michael W. Smith's "A Friend's a Friend Forever." Do you know it?
No,
I'm not going to sing it.
Oh, okay.
I sang it and then I retired.
Like a refrain
I
or
don't know if
something?
I remember it.
Oh,
I don't even know if it's something like it's and a friend's a friend forever. That's about all I got. You Google it. Google it. You'll hear it. You'll be like, oh, I can't believe he did that. And I was a small little town in Iowa. I think I had a graduating class of 31, and so. There's video evidence of this somewhere. I probably should find it and convert it to digital someday just to have it forever. But
Yeah,
it's embarrassing.
You'd have to convert it. Well, I have to start with this though. You're in St. Louis. What's the accent? What's the St. Louis accent?
Hey guys, I like toasted ravioli.
Toasted ravioli.
Oh, it's delicious.
Is that a St. Louis thing?
Yeah. The Rams aren't here anymore. Actually, so I grew up in Southwest Iowa, like maybe 60 miles from the Missouri border. So that'd be more Northwest Missouri than Northeast Missouri, which is more where we are here in St. Louis, of course. But there is a little Missouri twang. Like I had it growing up. My dad still has it very much so. To this day, where if you listen, you could hear it with my dad for sure. It's not quite a Southern drawl, but there's a little bit of a twang to it that we had. I certainly had it growing up, but I've tried to refine it a little bit since I got into broadcasting.
When you're around the people with that accent, does it come back for you?
I think if I go home, it does. I don't really notice it in St. Louis so much, but I would notice it maybe more when I'm in Kansas City or like St. Joseph's, Missouri or something like that. I would maybe notice it a little bit more. But yeah, it probably does. I think if I'm around my dad and some of my family members, I'm probably, sometimes it's just the words you choose versus even like how you say it. Like my dad would say things like, "S'pose a guy oughta." If instead of we should probably go do this. And so if I'm around my dad, I'd be like, I suppose a guy ought to get ready to go to bed. We've done everything we can do today. So it might be a little bit more like that.
Yeah, that reminds me I don't know if Bielema's from the All's I. That's what he would say all the time. All's I know. That was like a Bielema
all's
thing.
I know.
All's I know. And it would drive me all's I know is it drove me insane. That's all I knew. We got a lot of different baseball things in that with you, but obviously Yankees coming to town and John Sterling, obviously a legend. What were you did you have any personal relationship or just listening sort of relationship to his calls? Obviously he's kind of their euchre, different style, but one of the broadcast legends in baseball.
I think one of the things about John that anybody that's in this business knew right away, and it's one of the reasons why they could remember him early on as a youngster consuming play-by-play was how unique he was, right? Like he was a homer, which I think is a great thing when you broadcast for a team like he did for the Yankees. He put his own spin on stuff. He had the very memorable home run calls. Some of them didn't land, but most of them did. I go back and listen to most of them. Like, man, that was great. I don't think I could pull that off, but that's awesome that he did, and he leaned into it, and he was like unapologetically original and himself. And I think that is a lost art in our business today. And so I just salute him for an incredible career. I got a chance to be around him just a little bit, not a ton. He came with the Yankees the year that Judge hit 62, and he was chasing it in September, and they came to Milwaukee. And I think he hit 58 and 59 in Milwaukee, if I remember correctly, during that series. And John was around. He came into the booth. I got to see interactions between him and Uke, which was gold.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And I've gotten to know Susan a little bit, too. And, of course, if you think of John, you think of Susan and vice versa. So Susan's a wonderful gal. And thinking of her, I think, as much as anybody, for me, just thinking of her because I know how close they were and how much this hurts. And we went through this a year ago by losing our partner in Bob, and Susan and John were together a lot longer than we were able to be with Bob, me, Jeff, and Josh. So I can't imagine what she's been going through in terms of emotions and feelings the last 24, 48 hours.
Lane, the Brewers are sitting at the bottom of the NL Central at 18 and 16 on the season. At what point should fans start panicking?
Not yet. Not even close. One, the standings are just not important right now. It's that you don't fall so far behind that you get too much ground to make up, and they're not in that territory whatsoever. But he's pretty bunched up still. Cubs are playing great baseball right now. They've got a really good lineup, and they've put it together. And they have some injuries from a pitching standpoint, but they're overcoming that right now. The Reds have played good baseball. The Cardinals are playing really good baseball. We got our first chance to look at them up close last night. I think the Pirates are going to hang around, at least be relevant most of the year because they've got the pitching to do so, and their lineup's at least that much better. So I think it's a really good division. And, 97 wins in this division might be a lot harder to do than it was last year or the year before, but I think the Brewers are still fine. They've had a lot of injuries. Jackson Chourio certainly looked like he was ready to go last night, and they'll get Christian back here in a couple of weeks. And if we learned anything from last year, it's that this is a long grind, and the Brewers were, I think, like 4 games under 500 at one point in May last year, and then ended up winning 97. So I think to not overreact to anything, good or bad, at this stage in the season is just a great approach for any fan, any media member, and certainly the guys in the clubhouse. Just show up, keep putting in the work, and there's going to be a lot of ups and downs this season in front of us that we can't even anticipate yet.
Lane, you had mentioned Chourio, hot start back yesterday. What sort of impact can we expect from Chourio and Vaughn coming back now as far as like bats are concerned?
Yeah, well, I think for Jackson, it's just a big deal. It's a big deal to have his production. I mean, he had 4 contacts last night. All of them were over 100-degree exit velo, and 2 of them were basically 109, his first and his last, and the 2 singles in between there. I mean, he was just I don't know if you ever send him out on a rehab assignment again. Hopefully he never ends up in the injured list again in his career, but if he does, this guy has proven that he can get on time like that. It's really, I don't know that we appreciate how difficult it is to do what he did last night with so little at-bats before he did it. But good on him. That's his talent showing up like it does. But I think it's what it does to the rest of the lineup that might matter even more. It's going to give more protection to guys like Bryce Terang and William Contreras. And then you get Vaughn in there. You have these right-handed options they hadn't had. I mean, the Brewers, I saw the statistic yesterday. I don't have it off the top of my head, but they had, among the league leaders in left-handed at-bats coming into this week because they just didn't have right-handed options. So even against lefties, they had to leave a lot of their lefties in there. And it might benefit them down the road that happened because maybe Jake Bauers and Bryce Terang and some of these guys are going to be that much better. I mean, Bryce hits against lefties anyway, but maybe they're going to be that much better against lefties as the season goes along because they got all these ABs against left-handed pitching. But now you don't have to do that as much. You can give Jake Bauers a day off if you have to. So I think it just impacts the rest of the roster so much. Vaughn's going to be fine. Pat Murphy had the great line yesterday. He said, look, The power might not be there right out of the gate, but long term it's going to be fine. It takes a little bit with that hamate for that to come back, but he's a hitter first. And I think you're going to see that from Andrew Vaughn. And so it's a big deal for the Brewers. I mean, you can't make a huge observation after one game with these guys back, but you certainly could see how it impacted different guys. They just lacked the big hit in the big spot last night, but they had a lot of traffic throughout the course of the game.
Brandon Woodruff, is there any update there on his injury?
Yeah, so with Woody, I mean, they feel pretty confident that there's no new injury, that this is just one of those things that he's going through because of the shoulder and what it has been through already. So they are going to get a little bit more information. I think he's going to see Dr. Meister just to get the hands-on evaluation to make sure everything's good and confirm everything that the MRIs already showed, which was there was no new injury. And then he'll eventually start to throw again, is the hope, and work himself back. There was probably always going to be a little bit of, I don't know if start and stop is the right phrase for Woody this year, but they weren't going to ask him to throw 200 innings this year. I think we could all certainly understand that was not going to be the case. So I think there was going to be some moments during the season where they slowed him down anyway, and maybe this is a natural chance to do that.
So with that, Miz obviously caught some injury luck. I would say with Woodruff and Miz, the fact that nothing was serious. But for both of those, Woodruff and Miz, as you're around and you're seeing this and calling this, like what's running through your head? Because a massive drop off in velocity is always concerning. A random throw pitch and I gotta leave is always concerning. So what was running through your brain as someone who obviously is a fan of the Brewers and calling these games? Like how are you kind of playing that out in your head?
Yeah, with Woody, you were just, because there's such a history there, you're worried, but you're not like in a panic mode because you're like, well, he's been through this and he's going to be cautious and maybe I think in my mind, I always thought like there was a chance like the shoulder just wasn't responding today. And maybe it was just a bad day with the shoulder and that's why the velo was down. I mean, that's not usually the case, but you just never know because he has such a history. And so I don't know that I had a big reaction in any direction with Woody. It was just a complete wait and see what they say. And that's how I've kind of approached the whole thing with Brandon Woodruff. With Miz, I mean, because of how special the velo is and how important that is for him to be Miz. I think that's the other thing. With Woody, he's shown that he doesn't have to throw 95 and 96 to get people out. With Miz, it's such a big part of who he is. The minute you saw him calling the trainers out, your mind went to some bad places, unfortunately. I mean, I didn't say it on the air, but you're like, this can't happen. And luckily, it was not anything serious, and I think he's in line to make his next start. And so that's great news. That's very good news for the Brewers.
I have a fun question. Can you?
No fun.
Okay,
no,
absolutely. We love fun.
We were in a full baseball mood, right. So I was just like, I don't want to like
baseball
break
can be
it all.
fun, Molly.
It can be fun.
You want to tell Lane how much you love baseball and Star Wars together?
Oh, Lane, I am the biggest baseball and Star Wars fan. It's unbelievable.
Get out of here.
Okay. I enjoy listening to you on the radio. Like, I enjoy listening on my drive home. I have about an hour-long drive home every day. So, like Matt always says, it's the soundtrack of summer. So I like it. I enjoy going to baseball games. However, it is not my most fun and entertaining sport that I am consuming.
I thought you were going to just dunk on Star Wars.
No, that was part one. Part two is I can't stand Star Wars. I can't.
Okay, so you're out.
I'm out. So like Matt dressed up as like a
You're
Jedi
out on
yesterday.
Star Wars.
Yes, like I'm out on Star Wars. So like Star Wars night at AmFam Field, like count me out. I'm sorry.
Hate flow through you.
I mean, I named my son Luke after Luke Skywalker. So
that's amazing.
No, I didn't. I named my son Luke, but it was not after Luke Skywalker.
I am sweating.
It was not after Luke Skywalker. And my daughter's name is Leia. Josie, Peyton, and Harper. I don't think any of those have anything to do with Star Wars. But I actually kind of enjoy Star Wars night at the ballpark, to be honest with you, because you do get the characters, and it's just a different crowd than what you get on a typical night at the yard. So it's kind of fun. People watching's fun. I enjoy Star Wars, but I'm not like super into it. And so I just try to not give an opinion because I find that if I'm not super into it, there's a pocket of people that are mad at me that I don't love it as much as I should. And if I'm anti it, while there might be some people that would be nodding their head in agreement, that would make enemies too. So and honestly, I like it. I've watched all the movies. I enjoy it, but I can't quote the movie as much as I should. And so when people start doing that stuff, I just kind of do the Homer Simpson back into the bush and just kind of exit the conversation because I know what I don't know and I couldn't hang. I wouldn't be able to hang.
Fair. Now time for my actual fun question. So Spaghetti-gate. I know that you saw this, okay? So for the people that didn't see it, fans brought in bags of spaghetti, noodles, sauce,
gallon
meatballs,
bags,
all the things, because apparently you can into AmFam Field. So we had the discussion on our
This
show.
happened? I haven't seen
Wait,
this.
what?
I haven't
I
seen
saw
this.
Lane's face. You were breaking this news thing.
Yeah. You didn't see that.
I haven't seen this.
All right,
Oh my
Molly,
gosh.
break it down.
This is great. Well, I just did.
Yeah,
I
yes,
mean,
you did a good
but
job.
basically last week, I think it was last week,
Yeah.
fans, like, there's like a spaghetti policy where, like, if you bring
So it's like a
food
loophole.
policy.
So it's like a like a loophole with the clear bags. Is that what people are
that
trying
as long
to find
as your
here?
food is in clear bags, you can bring it into the stadium, apparently. So, like, these people brought in, like,
Ryan's
plates,
popped it up on YouTube,
meatballs,
so you can see the
sauce,
pictures
all
of
the
it.
things. Like, and they just ate, like, plates of spaghetti and Italian bread, like, as they were watching Brewers baseball. It was incredible. So we had the discussion on our show, what would be your food? Mine was Beijing beef and noodles. Kind of gross, but, like, I love it. Jim's was a steak, and then Matt, yours was ribs. So, like, Lane, what
in
would-
this white jersey.
Yes.
Because I want to get on the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
So what would be your food, Lane? Like, what would you bring into AmFam Field?
I might go Buddy the Elf and do noodles and syrup.
There you go.
There you go.
Ew.
No,
Disgusting.
no, have you ever seen Elf?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how he eats
I'm
his
here
noodles.
for that.
But I honestly thought you were being serious. I couldn't read your face.
No, no.
What's wrong with you?
Good Lord, no. That would be. They might not let me on the air tonight if I said that. They'd have to check if I was okay. What would I go with? I think I would go with banana pudding.
Pudding with vanilla wafers.
I love banana pudding, and with vanilla wafers, and I'd bring a straw and maybe like a bigger straw
Texture
because
of a
Are
bag
you
of
90?
pudding.
Oh my god.
Or six. Yeah. Was pistachio pudding not available? I mean, goodness.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that too. Banana
Yeah,
pudding's my
yum.
favorite.
I do like pistachio
I'm
pudding.
sorry.
I would do that
If
with pistachio.
like
pudding.
banana pudding was not on my bingo card.
That honestly is up there for one of the worst options. We said clam chowder.
Yeah.
A bag of pudding on a warm, hot
Clam
day
chowder.
in the sun.
Clam chowder.
Amazing answer.
Just milk. Just milk on a
Bag of
90-degree
milk.
day.
Yeah.
I mean, I
a
guess
bad
now
choice.
that we're on the food topic and I picked ribs, Wayne, you have a great opportunity to get some St. Louis barbecue ribs down there for the game today. Have you had a chance to get any of that famous St. Louis barbecue food?
I haven't on this trip, but yes, I have. I have done that on different trips in here to St. Louis. Love it. That is kind of one of the real fun perks of our job is that we travel to all these different cities, and you do get to kind of sample the fare. You're in Philadelphia, you get a Philly cheesesteak. It's kind of a requirement. A few years ago on a road trip, we went to Philadelphia, and then we went to Atlanta, and we were in Philadelphia for 4 days. And then the first day in Atlanta, we went to lunch, and Kent Sommerfeld ordered a Philly cheesesteak, and I looked at him like, we were just in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I never had a chance to get one there. I just really wanted one today. It's like leaving San Diego and going to Laramie and ordering fish tacos. Like, what are you doing? We just left Philadelphia. But that is the fun part. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy kind of checking out the different fare, depending on where we're at.
Before letting go, there was a big thing during COVID, like rate the room. Yeah, last time you had it looked like you were in a rustic cabin. This looks like you're in the smallest hotel room ever. Just the way that
the angle.
Yeah, the angle there. It looks like you are in a closet.
Touch both walls?
Yeah. Blink
No,
twice
see,
if you
look.
need some help.
Look,
Okay.
like that makes it look like I can. No, it's big. It's a nice room.
All right. Well, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Lane, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Lane Grindle joins us on the Yuengling Guest Hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, now officially in Wisconsin. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Hi, it's Eric with Canopy Wealth Management. Taxes are intricate, and even smart savers can unknowingly work against themselves without a clear tax strategy. At Canopy, we help you assess your options and you make more intentional decisions with your money. Small adjustments today can lead to meaningful differences in your long-term financial future. At Canopy Wealth Management, care, competence, clarity is not just a tagline, it's our promise. Get started today at canopy-wealth.com.
Paid for by Canopy Wealth Management. Canopy Wealth Management is registered as an investment advisor with the SEC.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here. Contracting made easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
Discover the all-new TPC Wisconsin, Madison's premier destination.